Have you ever wanted to design a pin before, but you weren't completely sure what manufacturer to use? Well, it's been a long-time dream of mine to create enamel pins as well, so you can imagine my excitement when GSJJ contacted me to make a sponsored video trying out their services and to design a pin for them to manufacture. Now, I have never designed an enamel pin in my life before, but that's never scared me off. I always try to do a bit of research into whatever new project I want to jump into, because it's never a bad idea to look at what other people have designed before you to both avoid doing something too similar and to also get an idea of how you could take a design and push it further than what you had in your head originally. So, after GSJJ contacted me, I went into an excited frenzy and opened up Pinterest and gathered as many references as I could. I knew I wanted to design a cactus cat of some sort. This is a concept I've played with before. I originally did this with cactus bunnies, but this time I wanted to try something new. So I must have spent roughly an hour or two collecting just a few images. And I really meant to only find a few, but ended up with a little over 40 different references. And you might be thinking, PJ, I'd love to see those images. Could you show them to us? And usually I would say yes, if I use them at all. See, by the time I opened up my drawing program, I did a quick sketch and yeah, I like the first one I did. I went through this really professional process, did a bunch of research, and crazy. Guess my work here is done. You know, I wanted to make a whole art process video. I'm not complaining, I just didn't plan for things to go so well. Especially since it's my first time designing a pin. Usually you would want to try a few different sketches in order to test out and see different ways you can execute a project, but honestly, I was fine with just using this sketch. Though I still felt like something was missing, so I asked my local cat expert friend, Shy Chef, who looked at the sketch and went,
"Amazing. I want 50 of them. But also, what do you think about adding like thick, angry eyebrows to them? Maybe that's what's missing."
Oh my god, yes, let's do that! You're the best, thank you! How's this?
Fantastic. Also, I accidentally named them Kyle. Sorry about that.
So, I guess this is Kyle and will forever be referred to as such until the end of time. I actually tried a few different alternative versions of Kyle, some with flowers and others trying out different ideas that I had bounced back and forth with Shy in the background, though I had come to the conclusion that if I added any more details, the design was actually better off being a sticker rather than a pin. However, I still really liked the first version with the big old empty eyes, so if you like this one too, let me know, because depending on interest, I might look into making it into a pin as well. In the end, I kept things pretty simple and sent my finalized version over to GSJJ, who did a wonderful job matching my colors for Pantones, and were very quick to send a proof of the design. Some fun manufacturing things you might notice is that the designer who processed the artwork I sent in actually made all of the spines line up evenly all around the pin. They also thickened some of those details, so everything rounded off really well and wasn't actually sharp to hold in your hands. This is something that as an artist I never considered until I saw the proof. It was really cool to see all those small translation changes and details. They even included the slightly misshapen spine on the body and even made sure the heart showed through as it was scaled down. But that's enough dorky art detail stuff, so let's jump right into the unboxing. The box that was sent to me was extremely well packaged, and the production time for these pins was very quick too. I attempted to pre-cut the tape so none of my friends could see my cutting skills and be wildly nervous while watching, but I happened to miss one spot, so I had to cut it again. I planned to record a voiceover for this whole section of footage, but I'll just let what I said out loud be my first reaction to seeing these pins for the first time. They're so tiny. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Maybe there was a nicer way to do this. I don't do this. Oh my goodness. The colors are so I was actually so excited I got jittery, so please excuse the slight hand shaking. I was trying my best to keep everything in focus, but my excitement was very hard to contain. Thank goodness I wasn't holding the camera, otherwise you wouldn't have been able to see anything at all. It would be an under-exaggeration to say that I was impressed with the results. No, I was dazzled by the results. Everything from how they felt, how they looked, the sizing, and GSJJ has over 20 years of manufacturing experience, and it shows. When I started my art accounts, I had dreamed of the day I could design an enamel pin, and I wanted to do at least one, but the cost to manufacture them kept me away for a long time. GSJJ has factory direct pricing and free shipping across the US, UK, Australia, and Canada. The process was really simple and low stress, and they even have an online designer if you want to test out different pin ideas before going into the drawing process, or to just use on its own. They offer all kinds of other custom services besides enamel pins, such as lanyards, coins, embroidery patches, and buttons. So if you're still on the lookout for a pin manufacturer, check out GSJJ by using the link in the description. I could go on and on with how much I love how my pins turned out, but the footage speaks for itself. I would use GSJJ again, even outside of this sponsored video, if I ever decided to make more pins. For now, I only have 10 pins to sell at the moment, and I don't plan to restock these pins unless it's highly requested. So if you want one yourself, you can check out my Etsy shop where I also have acrylic charms. Right now, I unfortunately only ship within the US. However, if you still want to support me and get yourself something Kyle related, you can check out my Ko-Fi shop where I have phone wallpapers you can use. It's a pay what you want listing, so if you just want them for free, you can type in $0. But if you'd like to leave a tip, it is more than appreciated. Thank you so much once again to GSJJ for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye! Bye!